At any point did you see, I mean, you're going up against literally evil. Had to be breathtaking. Were there times, are you in the videos? Are you one of them asking the questions?
I was one of 6 actors that we used, yeah.
Because you guys you play the role very, very, very well. At some point, you guys had to have walked out of those just shaking and thinking, A, I can't believe the evil that I just faced, and B, people die for stuff like this. I mean, we're going up against evil and very powerful evil. Did that ever hit you while you were doing these things?
Yeah, several times actually. You know, I remember one experience in particular was a conversation that I had with a late-term abortion doctor. Her name is Dr. Shelley Sella. She was featured in the documentary After Tiller, which profiles several different late-term abortion doctors. She practices now in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where they have no abortion laws whatsoever. So she does abortions all the way up to birth, 39, 40 weeks.
Oh my
God. She works part-time.
Where is this?
This is in New Mexico, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Southwestern Women's Options, yeah. And she also is a contract physician for Planned Parenthood in Northern California. And I went to a screening of the After Tiller documentary in the East Bay in California at Berkeley, where she was there to do a question and answer session after the film. And so I was there undercover as my character, and I asked her a few questions about fetal tissue harvesting. And while I was speaking with her, she wasn't suspicious of my character. Everything was going well. We were talking, kind of joking, laughing about something, and all of a sudden, she looked straight in my eyes, and I saw almost like a flash of light run from one side of her eyes to the other, kind of like when the sun is flashing in a car, like driving on the freeway. And it flashed from one side to the other, and all of a sudden her eyes looked really hard and mean and aggressive. And for the first time during this entire project, I felt really afraid, like an actual fear, fight or flight kind of response. Like I felt very exposed, felt like she knew everything about me. And then all of a sudden that kind of flash, that glint in her eye was there again, and it was gone, back to laughing, joking, totally casual, normal. I talked about that with several people afterwards, and some people have kind of a spiritual interpretation of that event, others a more psychological interpretation, but on some level we feel like that was the predator look or the predator instinct that you see in someone who is accustomed to killing people. And this is a late-term abortion doctor who's terminated many, many, many big babies over the years. And that was probably
full-term babies.
Full-term babies, yeah. And that was probably the most significant moment that I had kind of early on encountering, as you said, the evil that we were going to be directly in contact with.